You saw the thumbnail, hot off the presses, we have it. Armaf's Club de Nuit Précieux IV. Now we all know number one, Armaf Club de Nuit Précieux 1 is one of the hottest and best-selling clones out there. It's one of the highest quality ones from Armaf. And we all wondered what happened to 2 and 3, or 4 and 5. Well, we have our answer. 4 has officially arrived. So today I was out shopping at a local wholesaler and I saw Armaf Club de Nuit Précieux 4. Now I had not even heard of this release and didn't know it was coming out, so imagine my surprise when I ran across it. Immediately I bought it. So here it is, Armaf's Club de Nuit Précieux 4. This is brand new. You're probably asking yourself what happened to Club de Nuit Précieux 2 and 3, and that's a good question. Maybe Armaf can answer that. But that's just like a clone house to do something silly like that. We skipped over 2 and 3, we went straight to 4. But here you have it. Comes in this nice gold box, and I thought it would be fun for us to unwrap this together today. As you can see, you have the name of Armaf on the bottom here. You've got a pull tab. You've got the name Club de Nuit Précieux IV. On the side, Club de Nuit. On the back, you have your sticker of authenticity. You have your batch code. And you probably can't read this, but mine was made in Dubai on August 20th, 2025. I don't think you'll be able to see that with my shaky hands. So as I said, Armaf Club de Nuit Précieux 1 was one of the highest rated clones on the market. And now we get 4. So I was pretty excited when I saw this, and I know you probably will be too if you're as big a fan as the first one as I am. Now I have no idea what this is going to smell like. I don't know what the notes are yet. I'm just going to unbox it and I'm going to give you my first impressions and we can talk about it. I think I paid about $50 for this from this wholesaler with a bunch of other fragrances. It was not provided to me by Armaf. You're going to get my honest opinion and review of it. And like I said, I'm a big fan of the DNA and I'm a big fan of the original Club de Nuit Précieux 1. So let's open this up and see how it smells. And I may skip past the part where I take off the plastic because that might be kind of annoying sounding. Oh yeah, I should say, it did come with this bag, this Club de Nuit, a collector's pride bag, which I thought was pretty nice. It even has like fancy ribbon that says Club de Nuit on it. So that's kind of cool. But let's get to opening the box. So we're gonna pull the tab, see what's inside. Okay. Put it in the bag. When we open up the box, we see Club de Nuit, a collector's pride from Armaf. Pull that open. And inside we see, I don't know what we see, something white. It says Club de Nuit with sparklies. Oh, it's almost like leather or something. Inside we just have a gold box that folds, I guess, folds back up like that. We have our box. It says Armaf embossed on the back. It's got little sparklies, and this is almost like a rubber or a plastic material. And it's got these little snaps on the back that you have to take off, I guess, to get into the fragrance. I'll take those off real quick. And we unwrap it further, and we see it says Armaf Précieux IV Club de Nuit. Nice gold box, very nice. On the back, more labeling, House of Sterling. I guess that's the parent company. Interesting. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. Ooh. So we have Armaf Club de Nuit, Scent for the Royals, it says, from the House of Sterling. And then a little poem or something, Précieux IV. Let's pop that open. Lots of packaging here. A little cleaning cloth, I guess. Oh, interesting. It's a clear bottle. So you got a little nest for it. Close that up. Actually, the box is, I guess, almost metal, but it snaps closed. And the box is, the bottle is actually clear, surprisingly. I saw the picture, I thought it was going to be gold. I thought it was going to be like this, but gold. Still got the little dangly thing that makes a lot of noise. Sorry about that in advance. But same nice bottle, same smaller size. I think the other one's 55 milliliters, so I'm guessing this is too. Yeah, we also have the batch code on the bottom as well. This is definitely the same size, which is 55 milliliters. Definitely the same bottle, except for we have a gold cap and gold liquid inside, and you can actually see through it, unlike the other one, which is not transparent. Got a little crystal and a tassel thing there. And this one, it did say on the box, I forgot to mention, it did say on the back of the box, extrait de parfum, which is the same as this, which is a higher oil concentration. So let's see how it smells. So I haven't checked the notes on this. So note-wise and smell-wise, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to get here. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting a Creed Aventus style or if we're going to get an Absolute Aventus style. So I brought these just in case so we could sample them next to each other if need be. And then we have a decant of Creed Aventus Absolute. So I feel like most likely we're going to be somewhere in this family, I'm assuming, but I'm not really sure. So let's see how it smells. Okay. That is not what I was expecting at all. That is very, very sweet, whereas these are a little bit more like spicy and masculine. This one to me, this is sweeter and more feminine. Now I'm not saying that it's a woman's fragrance, I'm just saying it's more feminine. And by that I mean it's much more on the sweet side. Like very, very sweet. I like this, but I think this is probably better on a woman. From everything I saw, it looked to be unisex, but I don't see myself wearing this. Now maybe I just need to give it time, maybe I have to get used to it, but this seems pretty feminine to me. And even the bottle, now that I look at it, it's looking a little more feminine than initially expected. Yeah, this is definitely sweeter and more feminine than I was expecting. I definitely smell like a very strong pear, citrus, like caramelly, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting citrus, I'm getting pear, caramel. That's pretty much it. Very, very sweet. And it's not a very masculine sort of fragrance. Like these are a little more masculine. This is a little more sweet. So I'm not smelling the woods and the oak moss that you generally smell with the Aventus style clones. This is just the sweeter notes. This is like a pear, caramel. This smells nice. It smells very good, but it is sort of a feminine fragrance. I'm gonna say not all guys are gonna like this. All girls are definitely gonna like this. It's very, very sweet. And some people, when they smell very, very sweet, they associate that with feminine. And that may be the case here. If you find very sweet fragrances to be feminine, you might find this a little feminine. So this to me doesn't feel like a clone of Creed Aventus or Creed Aventus Absolute. Now, generally speaking, fragrances are neither masculine nor feminine, it's just how they're marketed. But this type of scent is generally more oftentimes marketed towards women, the sweeter types. However, this is a unisex fragrance and many men are gonna love this and probably can pull it off fine. I just don't think this one is for me. I think I'll stick to Club de Nuit Précieux Blood. So let's see what the notes, what we can find out about this fragrance. Okay, so I'm reading here. Armaf describes Précieux IV as a fragrance crafted for those who command attention with quiet confidence, sophisticated yet bold. It embodies the perfect balance of timelessness and elegance and modern charisma. It says, now these are not official notes, but the notes are supposed to be pineapple, caramel, pear, lemon, bergamot, pink pepper, and black pepper on the top. And of course, I do smell the pineapple, caramel, and pear. The heart is oak moss, whitewood, anise, jasmine, and lily of the valley. And I don't smell any of those. And the base is ambroxan, vanilla, leather, amber, white musk, patchouli, and cedar. And I do smell the vanilla. This is actually the ambroxan as well is going to help it last longer, the vanilla and the ambroxan. So those are common base notes. I don't smell most of those notes. It's very heavy on pineapple, caramel, and pear with a little bit of citrus from the lemon and bergamot. And that's what I smell. The reviewers are describing it as a spicy, fruity, sweet, yet fresh and masculine that works well across many seasons. Some people pick up similarities to Creed Aventus lineage, especially in the fruity, smoky, woody interplay. I don't pick that up at all. I don't smell smoky, I don't smell woody, I just smell fruity. Very fruity. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure this out. Somebody on Reddit said I get a lot of pineapple, citrus, and smoky caramel. I definitely get pineapple, citrus, and caramel, but not really smoky caramel as far as I can say, just caramel, very sweet. So this is described as Creed Aventus Absolute Clone or Creed Aventus Clone with added sweetness and spiciness. And all I get is sweetness. I'm not getting any spiciness, smokiness, no woods, none of that. It's just the sweetness I described. I will say this is not harsh, it's smooth, it doesn't smell synthetic, there's no alcohol blast. So if you do like sweet fragrances, this is actually really very smooth and nice. If I was to say what this reminds me of, not saying it's like a one-to-one of anything, but it kind of reminds me like if you go to like the Sephora store and you smell like one of the vanilla Kylie fragrances, something like that. In that genre, you know, there's a million different iterations of that. This is somewhere in that realm for me. And those are marketed towards women. Now, can men wear them? Yeah, certainly. Would I? Probably not. So this is so new, maybe they just haven't announced that it's marketed for women, but for me, this is probably more for women. Yeah, I would think a lot of women would like this, and some men, but mostly women are gonna wear this. And if you're a guy, definitely do not blind buy this one. This is definitely one you have to sample. So I like sweet fragrances, but this one is too sweet. And sometimes when they get really, really sweet, then they start to border on like what I consider a feminine fragrance, and that's where we are with this one. Now I can't talk about performance because I just opened the bottle. I haven't tested it yet. However, because it's an extrait de parfum, I would imagine it's going to have good longevity and good performance. So as it turns out, we don't need our props after all, because for me, it's not even in the same family as these, as I was expecting it would be. So now there were no notes listed on the packaging, and to my knowledge, Armaf has not yet listed the official notes on this fragrance, but I'm just telling you what I smell, and also from just looking at the internet real quick what I saw. Other people were speculating it was. So I would recommend this one for fall and winter. If you're going to wear this in the summertime, maybe like in the evening time, perfectly fine for summer, just not really hot, humid days, I wouldn't say for this one. So I can't wait to see the rest of the line. I can't wait to see Club de Nuit Précieux 2 and 3. If you know anything about those, put them in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe. So there you have it, another one from Armaf. They just keep coming out with winners. This one's really nice. Like I said, it's a little bit feminine for my taste, but maybe not for yours. Ladies, I think you're probably going to really like this one. This is Club de Nuit Précieux 4, and we'll see you in the next video.